My name is Aisha Rodney. I'm 39 years old and I have 3 boys. I am a piano composer of 26 years and in addition to this I play keyboard and write lyrics, and I do other things, but today we'll just focus on this. I would say that I am proud to be me. Proud to have been raised by original Israelite parents, Rastafarian to be exact. I'm proud that I believe in God, who has guided me through everything to this day. I am proud to be able to retain all the information in my brain. For example, notation. I do not write any of my compositions down. It's all up here. All of the many tracks are all up here. I don't need to mention my colour, as this was something that was predetermined, and I would say I'm very fortunate as a result. So I would say, although I haven't performed as much in my adult life as prior to this, I would say that from the age of 6 to 10, I performed in the Stop Hands when I attended Seven Sisters Primary School. I was very fortunate to perform at places such as Lord Cricket Ground. They put us in a newsletter and we had a friendly match with them that day. That was really nice. And we also ended up on television, although I never did see the footage. And then later on, in secondary school, they selected the 4 best schools in London for music. And one of our school was one of them, which was Elizabeth Garrett Anderson. We did something for Channel 4 Productions called Pitch Fever. Again, we were on television and I never did see myself. And later on, when I was older, we tried to organise a festival in London called For the People Festival, myself and a gentleman called Selvin. We tried to collaborate artists and musicians together, like-minded people, for example, the likes of Lois Winstone, her father's Ray Winstone, Stick London, who's given his artwork to President Obama. We had the Beatbox Collective, a friend called Laura May, who's involved in organising the Hackney Wicked Festival. So we did have amazing people involved in the project. However, the issues were red tape, mainly red tape, and destruction of grass and the trees. And just, if you were to finish the festival late, as park hirer, which would have been myself, that would have incurred a lot of debt and, fines. So I would say that I'm very proud that my people of the first, we have created so much. Africa is one of the richest continents, even though we are constantly robbed of all the raw materials, and so I would say how we are so great is that our history is so great that it's hidden from us to date, or it's stolen. And the reason why I think this is because they don't want us Nubians to feel empowered. Hence why in secondary schools years ago, the first thing people taught is that we emerged from slavery, and that we were nothing prior to this, which obviously is not the case. I suppose things are changing. I'm proud of the Malcolm X's in the world who've wanted us to have equality. And I feel until there is change, talking is pointless. Change needs to happen, and until our history is actually, returned to us, until our natural minerals as well, will always be portrayed as like uncivilized, the weaker race or stupid, which, as a lot of people know, this is far from the truth. I've literally been recording now for 4 minutes and 45 seconds, and I really do hope that my words not omitted. I really hope everything I'm saying today is included. What I would go on to say is reforms need to be made, and it needs to start within the school, the education system. Not just that us Nubians, like I said before, and I will reiterate again, emerged from slavery. We need to learn about such people like Marion R. Crook, who has more than 200 patents in her name in America, or Mansa Musa, the richest man in history. He was the 10th emperor of the Mali Empire, and we need to be taught this sort of history so like the youth can feel empowered and not feel that we only belong within the music industry or the sports industry. We are far better than this, and we belong in every industry, and we are in every industry. But when there is stigma placed or stereotypes, sometimes unfortunately the youth do adhere to it. I'd say yes, I am very proud to be a PRS member. I have been helped in the past by the Benevolent Fund, and they are very supportive. I would say it has made no impact because I have not promoted any music, and I intend to do this next year.